everyone. This is Sue from Sue's Paper Creations, and I am here with you live on the 22nd of February. It is Saturday, and it is a crafty weekend for me. I plan on creating tomorrow as well, and I hope that all of you have had a chance to do some creating yourself this weekend. If not, hopefully tomorrow, right? Okay, so I just want to make sure, I'm going to give a couple seconds, make sure I'm in the right spot at the right time. This is a little improv live. I have been literally buzzing here in my craft room today, and you guys will see the theme in a second once I show you what we're going to create today during the live. But I have had a fabulous day. We did a actually earlier today I was in like a wrap for my hair and my house coat. I am still buzzing around. I am Krista. Krista was there, and we did a fun virtual pajama party for our Stamp It Canadian team. We had a great time this morning, and the leaders in the team, oh my goodness, did an amazing job of presenting some fabulous ideas, and it was just a great morning. And then let's see, after that I got busy and I did a full instructional video for the Fun Fold for January. So if you received one of the January Fun Folds later today, once I'm done buzzing around here, check your email and you will have your full instructional video for that one as well. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We got some people popping on now. This is great. Hello. Let's see. We got Sheila here, Krista, Christine, Margaret. Hello. I am sure it is pouring in Vancouver. When it pours in Victoria, and it is like torrential downpour right now, usually Vancouver is even worse. So I hope you're keeping dry there, Margaret. So for today, I am wearing my little buzzy antennas here because I want to share with you, I did share this with my team earlier today during our pajama party event, and I did some work with the Meant to Be scrapbook workshop. If you saw my post last night, I had many pieces all cut up. They were all labeled, and I had a fabulous time putting some photos, hence these. This is a memory here. We have some photos with some of my ladies wearing these at a little event that we did, and they are the perfect photos to put in my Meant to Be scrapbook pages. So I'm going to share those with you, and I'm also going to share with you, because I've had many requests on what is April's card club, right? What are we going to be using? And it's not something you can run out and get now unless you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, because I do have many ladies that end up taking my classes. But it is something that is going to be released in the month of March. So I will share with you, because I got my products, the rest of them today, and I will share with you the bundle, the gorgeous papers, and I don't have the ribbon. It is a very beautiful white ribbon that's kind of more woven, and some gorgeous, like, just neutral embellishments that you could use for any project once you're done with Card Club. So let's see here. Oh, you're welcome, Margaret. Okay, Flo, hello, bonjour. All right, so I'm gonna hop on down to my workspace. And for those that are part of my Stamp It Canadian team, you're going to be seeing our scrapbook pages again, but I'm going to create the last one in the workshop. Then I am going to be, first of all, I'll share with what I got coming up in April, what products we're going to use. Okay, so let's do that first. I'm going to head on down to my workspace. There we go. And it's kind of like, I guess it's a sneak peek for you all, because these products are new, coming up in the online exclusives, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous suite that is going to be available. It's called Botanical Textures Suite, and when I saw it, I just fell in love with it. So these are the papers. It comes with 2 sets of papers. It comes with a bundle, a gorgeous stamp set, which is nice and neutral, and you'll be able to use it for many, many things. And the best part is it comes with the most amazing, if anything, like standalone dies that you're going to want to have in your stash, and you are going to use them on so many projects. Take my word for it. Okay, are you ready to see? Let's start with the papers, shall we? I'm going to save those fabulous dies here for a second. So if you're hopping on with me for the first time, let us know, and let us know where you're watching from. I see many, many familiar faces, and I'm so glad that I get to create with you on a regular basis. I so appreciate the time that we spend together. This is the papers. Now, let me just tell you what these ones are called. Let me have a look here. These are the woven textures. So in April's Card Club, you are going to get a quarter of a package of the woven textures. And then the suite also goes with these stunning black and white papers. Like, who does not love a black and white gorgeous set of papers? I love them personally because not only do I love using them as black and white, but I love spritzing them with color. I love smushing them with color, and using them with lots of color, with a nice black, like red with black and white, or a pink with black and white. I love teal. So I'm going to share these ones too, and these ones are called Botanical Textures. So you're going to get a quarter package of the botanical textures and the woven textures. Okay. All right, let's check them out. So I'm going to just flip so that you can see both sides at once. So these are the botanical textures. Like, look at that. So the thing that I love about the papers are, yes, you've got greenery that could be kind of more, mind you, I think this is pretty neutral. You could use for masculine or feminine. But then you've got this like kind of just nature splash and but I guess botanical texture. You've got the splotches in here. You've got the smushes of just the different levels of gray and black and white, that you could use this for a stormy card. You could use this for just a beautiful black and white background. I could just see that being used for many, many things. It's a fun background. So that is the first. Okay. See why I love it? Then you've got, we are using the Meant to Be bundle in April. No, we are using the Botanical Textures bundle in April is what we're going to be doing. Okay. I'm going to show you it all. Okay. I had to make a decision, and I wanted to get stuff that wasn't released yet so I can put my registration up and going. Therefore, I'll be able to actually get all of the products, because I'm going to order them as soon as they come available the first day of release, which is the 4th. Okay. So, and I love this stuff. So again, we've got a neutral kind of fabulous background and more of a garden type of background with the black and white. And just imagine like some color smushed in here. Amazing, right? Okay, here's another one. This is a nice dark. Like, I would love to do this one because I am going to add texture on top of this. Imagine like we got the black and then add some texture over top. Would be Really cool. Okay, and then this is just, that's just great. This one, I could see coloring in the lines perhaps. And again, another kind of more stormy texture. So pretty. Again, run some texture over top of these back sides and they are going to look amazing. Okay, here's another one that's a little bit darker than the first, but again, beautiful. Love that. Am I the only one that loves the black and white? Love it. Okay. All right, we got more people jumping on here. Hello. Oh, we got from near and far. We got Australia watching. We got Karen watching. Welcome. I'm glad you're able to join in live. We got Oregon. Hello, hello. Again, just looking at, these are the products that are going to be in the April card club. So beautiful, right? So you're going to get a quarter package of all of those. All right. And then, because I wanted to be able to do both of the beautiful papers from the suite, you're also going to get a quarter package of this one. Are we ready? So these are more of the warmer textures. These are woven textures. And I think that these are going to be amazing for any type of botanicals that you've got. Like how many leaf dyes and yeah, just leaves, garden themed stamp sets that you have. These are going to look beautiful with it, right? And masculine cards. Great textures. They're like popping right out. They look 3D off the page. So that is, let's see here. That is one. Okay, so they've done this differently. This has got, okay, this has got three. We got four different pages. I love this because you get more of each and you get 3 sheets of each for this one. Like, look at that. It looks like you can almost like feel the texture. That's amazing. And I love this background as well. They're just so beautiful. And then our last one is there. And again, so pretty. It's going to be easy backgrounds, right? Lots of beautiful texture without adding layers. And then we've got one more. And this is more like a linen feel. And then this beautiful woven pattern as well. So those are all of the gorgeous papers. So we're going to have some fun with some natural texture and some stunning black and whites. I'm going to show you, this is the stamp set here. So pretty. I love this stamp. This is going to be gorgeous. You are seriously the best. Thank you. And a little note of appreciation. So I think those are beautiful greetings. We always in the stamp sets get the, you know, the happy birthdays, thinking of you. But these are a nice add to that you could give for any occasion. So there is the stamp set. Are you ready for the showstopper though? Here they are. These are amazing textured notes dies. There they are. So these range from, let's see what the largest one is. I'll just check on my measurements here. So 5 1/4 by 4. So, and look at the detail. It's like a woven edge. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. So this is the perfect layer. You're 4 by 5 1/4, and then they get smaller and smaller from there. And each one has, let's see here, 1, 2, 3. This one's even slightly, I guess one pattern repeats itself and this pattern repeats itself. So this is the other little texture. I know this one almost looks bamboo-like. Here, I'll just hold them up so you can get a closer look. Okay, that one almost reminds me of bamboo. I don't know why. And then this one's different again. These two are the same as the first. And then we've got this one and this one, which are going to be great. Those ones fit the greetings perfectly. So that's a set of dies. And I mean, these are the type of dies that you could use them over and over again and have gorgeous detail on all of your cards, right? Okay. All right. So that is the bundle. That will be in April. The papers, like I said, you'll get a quarter package of each of those. As for the ribbon, it is a gorgeous white. It's not satin, it's not smooth. Again, it's got some texture to it. And then the embellishments that you'll get a package of are some nice neutrals, some blacks, whites, different browns, beiges that go with the natural colors. Okay, so you'll be able to use them on everything. All right, so let's get to what I'm buzzing about today with my, if you missed the beginning, well, I'll show them at the end. I've got some, you'll see them in the photos too. Got a little bee antennas on right now, and we are having a look at the Meant to Be scrapbook workshop. So I touched on the Meant to Be bundle a little bit and the papers that I created a few cards not too long ago. So these are some cards that I created with the Meant to Be papers and the actual die set that had the wings and the bees. Okay, so this is one. Isn't that cute? A little pop-up. And then in the dies, I'll show them in a second, they have all these gorgeous, amazing hexagon shapes. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes. But then within those 5 sizes, you also have additional like layering pieces too. So you're going to love them just for the dies. And then here's, again, cute, cute little bees. Now for one of these, I'm trying to think which one it is. This might be the punch size bee. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit too, because we have our build a bee, our build a bee, bee building punch. That is one of the celebration offerings. And it is between the sizes of the bees that you can create with the Meant to Be dies. Okay, so here's a look at the dies that come with this. And you have got, let's see here, you have got 2 different sizes of bees. One of them is larger than the punch, the bee building punch, and one of them is smaller. So if you happen to already have those and you have the Be My Valentine stamp set, this one is going to be complimentary, and they're going to work great together because you'll have 3 different size bees, which is kind of nice if you're doing like a little family for a scrapbook, or just want to have a couple different sizes on the page. They're perfect. Okay, here are the hexagons I was talking about, and I did touch on them slightly when I was making cards. You can see how they, when you cut them, the dies cut the inside out, but then they cut these layers, and then you can always like just flip them, and then you have some great fun patterns to play with. And like this, you know, as it is, you could easily make bees and stuff without the stamp set, because you could cut a bee in yellow, you could do one in black, and then you could cut strips to overlay them, and you could draw on a little face and add the wings. So I think this one is good because you got flowers. You could create just bees yourself if you don't want to end up getting a stamp set. And then you have all these fabulous dies. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I started last night, jumped in, and just started cutting everything that I needed to make all 6 of these pages, these scrapbook pages. They're in sets of 2, as you can see here. Okay, and I've actually done already 5 of them. I'm going to do the last one today so that you can see how easy they actually go together, because they are very easy to follow. To start with, you've got down here, it lets you know that you're going to need 13 photos for all of these layouts in project number 1, which is these 2. You're going to need 4 at the 3x3 size, 1 at the 4x6. So it tells you the photos that you're going to need and whether they should be portrait or landscape. Okay. And then it walks you through cutting your papers. So all of these papers are within the kit, and it has a front and a back side, and the little star lets you know what side you're using. Okay. So I'm not going to go too much into detail with that, but it also tells you which the 12 by 12 pieces of two-tone cardstock, how to cut those out, and then it goes over and walks you through each piece and where it goes. So it is quite easy to follow. The main thing, as you may have seen in my post last night, is this is a sticker page, what's left, and same with these, is to label your pieces as you cut them. So as you cut them, you want to add onto the pieces the actual letter and number of each piece. So see how you can see this? Like 3E, 3K, 3B, 3H. And then if it's the little star, then that just means that you're going to be using the second, like the back of it. So you want to flip it over and add your sticky note on the right side of the paper that you're using. Okay. So once you do that, then you just put them together like a little recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop together this last one. But first, I'm going to show you the first pages. Okay, so I have to share with you these because they are cute as can be. All right, so this is what I was working on last night. This is this page here, and as you can see how well it goes together. My theme for this scrapbooking workshop was my Stampin' Canadian team, which is my Stampin' family, amazing group of ladies, and friends that I have made along the way on my journey with being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Okay, so this goes back to this one. I'll show you these ones. Look at, oh my goodness, look at us crazy team members here. This is a Stampin' Canadian team. We took over Langford Lanes. This was May of 2018. And there we are, having some fun. You may recognize some of the ladies on here who have some of their pages that they run. We got the Canadian Stamper, and From Me to You Paper Crafts, and the Stampin' Fairy, and the Paper Princess there. Let's see here. Yeah, we've got, oh my goodness, and we've got Tammy. She has a page as well. Same with Miran. So we've got some ladies on there. They're all part of our fun little group. And then this is this is the second page. So that's that second layout. And again, we got From Me to You Paper Crafts, Canadian Stamper, the West Coast Paper Crafter, and who else have we got here? Happy Stampin' with Hetty and Kathy. All right, so there is our second page. So easy to put together. There we are. This is what I'm wearing right now. Okay, so this is just the pages as you make them from the workshop. I am going to embellish them a little bit more for you using, if you happen to have the bundle that goes with it, the meant to be bundle, then you can create more bees, and you can die cut out some flowers, and you can add a little extra to your pages. So I'm going to do that in just a few minutes. Okay, so there's that one. And then these are, again, we've got Tamara's paper trails. We've got Cherry Lane Stampin'. We've got, oh my goodness, these are our, we call ourselves the Silver Sisters. So there's a group of us here. And then these are a couple ladies that, oh my gosh, I've gotten to know them quite well over the years from St. Louis. I put on a little friendship collaboration here with Lori. We're going to do that again. And we've got Amy as well. And this, I just put stamp, ink, and papers, creates much more than cards. It creates laughter, joy, and beautiful friendships that last forever. So those are some ladies I've met along the way. And then this was the page I did today, again with some of my Stamp It Canadian team and dear friends. Isn't that cute? And we went away and did some creating. And I'm going to create one today, okay? So I will add a few little embellishments to these pages. I've got some bees and flowers that I die cut out that I'm going to add on to some of them, just to show you that you can step them up. That's the pages exactly how they are put together using the workshop. But I want to show you can also add a little more if you want. Okay. All right. So we're going to put together this one here. And I'm going to show you that it tells you exactly which 12 by 12 sheet to start with. And then I just had to look through all of my cut papers with all the letters and numbers. And I needed a 3C, see how it shows you, a 3B, a 3E, there is our 3D, and there's our 3B, okay? And then one thing that I did not do, so I have done a little bit of altering, which you can definitely do it when you need to, is this piece was actually as large as the Petunia Pop color, but it did ask for a 5x7 photo, and I missed that as I was getting my photos printed, and I just have a 4x6. So I just altered it, so we've got an extra layer, okay? But let's put this together, and I'll show you how quick and easy it is. So when you start, it actually tells you which order to put your pieces down, and you're going to lay them on the right hand side of your paper. So it tells me to start with a 3B, and then a 3C, okay, then a 3D, this one's going this way, and I'm just going with what's in the picture here. And then this one is going to layer over top. So this is kind of it is a mirror image to this one. So this is going to end up, this is what your scrapbook page will end up looking like, okay? You want to have a little ruler as something that you're going to want to do, because it also allows you to do some measurements. So when I'm putting these together, I'm going to kind of play with them now so that I know where they want to be. An inch from the top is the gap you should have. 3/4 of an inch from the side with this piece. Okay. And then it tells me down here, from here to here, we want 1 3/4 from this green piece. And I've got way more than that. I've got 3. So I got to move my green piece all the way down like that till it's about 1 3/4 from the bottom. Thinking about there. So it walks you through. I mean, you can do whatever you want to, but it does walk you through placement. This pink one is to be 3/4 of an inch off of the green. This one here we're going to do after, okay? So it lays it out for you, which is fantastic. So it takes the think process out of it, and then you can always definitely embellish more if you want. I'm going to start with this one. Okay. And I'm going to pop this right here. And I'm going to make sure that it is 1 3/4 from the bottom. So we're putting it right about there. Okay. Now I got glue there, so I'm going to alter it a little bit now. There. Okay. Number 1. I can take that off now. You can take your codes off as you go. Then I'm going to put this one 3/4 of an inch down from that one. Like that. I mean, I've not made a lot of scrapbook pages. I have done some scrapbook technique pages that I love doing because it was quite different, and I may start doing a few of those in the past. So basically taking some of your amazing techniques that you may make on your cards, like blocking and water coloring and that sort of thing, water washing, and then applying them to your scrapbook pages to have a different look on your scrapbook pages. So, you know, you can definitely on your scrapbook pages as well. But this workshop kit really caught my eye because I think maybe because of the bee theme, because I think they're so cute. Okay, it's telling me not to glue this edge down, and I'll show you why in a second, but I'm going to get this into place like that, right about there. Okay. And it's asking me to place a sticker piece underneath here. So I'm going to grab my sticker sheet. Where are you? There you are. And I'm going to grab, it's wanting a piece of this blue to show through. So you don't need a lot of it. I'm going to leave that little piece for later on because you don't need a lot of it. And then I can pop this underneath here, and it's going to stick out about like that. Just to add some pretty detail. Now that I've got that down, I can glue the rest of this page down. Okay. All right, looking pretty good, right? So let's see, we've got all of those pieces down. Now we're gonna work on our focal point. And like I said, I didn't print off the right size. This is a slightly smaller piece of cardstock, but that's okay. We're just adding another pretty layer to it. And then this is going to sit right here like that. Okay, so there is that sheet. Now, I was demonstrating putting these pages together with my team at our little virtual pajama party today, and as I was saying to them, the one thing that I had the hardest part with getting used to with the scrapbook pages was not popping tons and tons of layers out, right? Because I'm used to popping out different layers and, you know, different elements off of a card. But if you're doing scrapbooking, they're going into sleeves, and you can't have, could you imagine if we put dimensionals under each layer and popped each layer out, you would not be able to close that memory book, right? Because it would be just so full of all the dimensions. So it's putting them down flat. That has taken me a little bit to get used to, but because of the beautiful colors and the way you layer the papers, it just looks so pretty without having all the texture, which is nice. So I'm going to put the Be Happy. It's going right there. Okay, so Be Happy. We've got a cute little bee that's left here. This is the last one. Having said that, I'm going to add, oh, I need to add my photo next. So again, I wanted to share with you a little bit of fun that we did at a little gathering of creating. This was probably just over a year ago. And I got some Stamp It Canadian ladies here. And we had a fun little weekend. So there we are creating, or around the table, just about to make a card with Miran. And I think there's another table over on the other side that there was 12 of us there that weekend. So there's another table busy on the other side of the room creating another card. But there is this group, and I'm going to add my bee right here like that. I should bring it up a little bit like so. Okay, let's see, what else have we got? We're just missing a little flower from the original. Let's get a flower out. So here they are here. Okay, here's the flower that we need. And I could do light or dark. I'm going to do the light. And we're going to put it on the pink here. So this sheet of little tiny cutouts of flowers and hearts were in, again, all these pieces were in the scrapbook kit. I have not added anything else. It is just strictly the kit on all the pages so far. Okay. So I've got all of my pages done with all of the ones that are needed. Look at how many these are all heart shapes and flowers that are left in all these fabulous colors that you can create with other projects. And then all the other stuff, all of this was also left over from after cutting all the pieces for the scrapbooking kit. And then I did a few little die cuts already out of it, but there's a lot. And then on this page, we've got this whole green strip, some bits and pieces here, and then this little journaling piece as well. So lots of leftovers. I'm going to just add a few little extras to the pages now. Okay. All right. So let's start at the first one. I already added some to the first one, but I'm going to add a few more. Okay. So for this first one, it is done. I added on a few little die cuts from the Meant to Be die cut set. And then I added this little trim around our journaling page. Okay. And then I added these bees that I created with the stamps and the dies as well. So that was the first one. And then I stamped little bee trails on there. So I still have to stamp my bee trail on this one, and I will do that after. Okay. So that's that one. So that one has some few extras. This one here though, and again, this is just little extra steps that you can do to add to your page. So I'm going to add, just so that it's not so blank here, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 little glue dots. And then I'm going to add some flowers. So we're going to add that one. And this one like that, and a little tiny baby one too. Okay, so I'm just adding on some cute little flowers. And again, this is just using pieces from the Meant to Be die. So it all coordinates with these fun flowers in the backdrop of our page, because those are the flowers. Those are in white, but they're the same shape flowers. So just adding that on is really sweet. If I wanted to, I could also take a stamp and I could have stamped around the edges in this darker purple color to do the flowers, but I wanted to bring in some of the dies as well. And then these were the cutouts. Okay, so just adding a few little details on there. Steps up your page a bit. It's page number 2. This one here, let's see here. I still have to do some journaling. And on this page, well, that's not the one we want. We want these ones next. These are the ones I'm going to decorate up. So these are the 2 pages next. And I am going to add a few bees. I'm going to add a few bees, and I'm going to add a few little bee trails. So let's get out, where is it? Let's get out this. And if you don't have the Meant to Be or the Be Mine that has this little buzzy kind of trail, you can take a marker. In fact, a marker and just adding dots where you need to. Okay, now let me just see here. Let's stamp this in back. So I'm adding to the wonderful pages that we've already got, but like I want to add, I should use this as a back mat here. I want to add like a bee there. I want to add one here, and I want to add one right here. Okay, so then I can go in, and these bees I have created with the bundle, the dies and the stamps, and I'm going to add this cute one here. I'm going to put just a little tiny, look at this baby one. Love that. We're going to add there. And then I'm going to add, let's see. I'm going to add, look at this happy one. Isn't that cute? We're going to add that big happy one right there. There's one happy bee. We're going to add it right there. I want to keep it on the page, so it's going to go over top of the heart a little bit, but that's okay. We'll bring it down a bit. There. Okay, so there we've added on some bees, and maybe I'll even add like a little flower on each one of these as well. Like that. Oop. There we go. All right, so that just, again, look at how much that brings that page to life, having those bees buzzing around us with our little, in our little bee moment. Sweet, right? Okay, so there's that one. Okay, this one we definitely, again, this is how it is in the kit. But if you have the bundle, you can add some buzzing. Let's do one. I'm going to do one coming from this angle. And then let's see how many little bees I've got left here. We're going to put this one there. Oh, look at this one comes from this angle. That's perfect. 1 and 2. And then maybe we will do, where do I want this one? This one's going to be just buzzing around us right like that. Perfect. Okay. So again, add our little extras. Now that all of our photos are on there. And like this just makes me happy looking at these pages. Brings back the memories of how I met these amazing ladies. Like that. Feeling happy about having so many amazing ladies in my life because of well, stamps, ink, and paper, right? Here we are here all together. Now, let me just see if I've got, here they are. This is what I wanted. I want to see if I want any more like little flowers, because you can add more if you want. I'm going to add maybe another little one up here, because you have all these extra, so you can definitely do that. So I'm going to add one here, kind of offset it though. You don't want it dead center. And then maybe add a couple of these kind of different colors. There is a darker one and a lighter one, and just add a few. I think that'll be perfect. And then this one's done. And then we'll have a look and see if we need anything else on the other pages. I still have to do the journaling on the other pages, and I'm not going to rush through that because I want to think about what I'm going to write on the page. And I'm not the best with, I don't have the tidiest handwriting, so I want to take my time. I kind of did this too quick, but there is our bees on that page. So the last two are going to be these ones here. And you know, you can definitely, we need to add, we did our buzzy trails there. I need to add a little bee trail on this one here, like that. And then I do have one more little happy bee. I gotta decide where I'm gonna put it. I think I might put it up here, or maybe up here, because then it's a little bit more noticeable. It's the last one I've got pre-made. I could make more, but I think this will be enough. And we'll do that one there and glue this bee on. Perfect. And this will give me room to write the details here and the details here for our journaling. Okay, so there we have it, our pages, a little bit of extra on them with the bundle. So we've got, you know, an extra little bee here. That's all on that one. And then let's again have a look at this set, 1 and 2. I do love the extra bees on there for sure. Aren't those adorable? And then we have got these ones here. There we have it. So there is a look at what these amazing workshops look like when they're done. Isn't it amazing how they open stamp? Isn't it amazing how they come together? Great layouts, I know. And I didn't have to do, well, the work that I did do is of course the cutting, and I printed off my photos. But other than that, it took me maybe an hour to cut. And as I cut, I first started out with like Post-it notes. Near the end, then I was cutting them into 3 because I didn't realize how many pieces there are. But you definitely want to stick something on there, and I would recommend using a Post-it note as the easiest thing, because if you just have a loose piece of paper and they start moving around, that's when you're going to get into trouble. But yeah, as you cut, put it on the right side, put the label on it, and then once you're done, then all that you have to do is follow the recipe. Your measurements, get to have your ruler just to measure the sides and follow the recipe. And then put the photos in you want, make it, if you want to personalize it and, you know, add a few little extra pieces, you can. If you want to add some ribbon, some embellishments, you can do that. We have these things called flip flaps, which means that if you had another photo that you wanted to share, you could stick it's like a clear sleeve over top and put another photo on there. And maybe, oh, I should do that because I have the exact same photo with us all just smiling. So how fun would it be to have that photo with us smiling and then open it up and there we are with our crazy faces. Okay, I might have to print off the first one. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, all right. There we go, 6 pages. So I know that there is more than this scrapbook workshop out there. I'm going to grab another one. I have got many other events that the fun group has gotten together for, and I think I need to do like a whole scrapbook of just all the fun, so that I have that as my memory, because this brought back so many fantastic memories. And yeah, I hope that you give them a try, whether you are a scrapbooker for years or not. It's going to give you some fun layouts. Sometimes you might think, I don't want to have to think about it too much. You just follow a recipe and it makes it easy. Okay. All right, everyone. I am just going to switch my camera around. Let me just see. Where's my mouse? There it is. There we go. Anyways, thanks for hanging out and buzzing around with me in my scrapbook pages. Have a great rest of the weekend. I'm going to try and get on tomorrow and do some projects with some of the celebration freebies. Celebration, we only have 6 more days. 6 more days to get those freebies with your $75 orders. Not only will you get a freebie, you are going to get one of my Funfold classes too at that point. You can see some fun that is done with this amazing group, Stamp It Canadian. You do not have to be a business person. You just have to love crafting and creating and basically not want to pay full price for your Stampin' Up stuff. So yeah, reach out. You've got 6 more days to get the starter kit at a great deal, which also gives you a discount for anything else that you purchase, and you get to join fun stuff like we did today with the team. I can't believe I'm still wearing these, as well as access to all of my videos for all the card clubs and the fun folds, and the PDF, so that you can just order your stuff at a discount and create everything. Okay, welcome to scrapping. Thank you, Wendy. I know, I must say I loved it. So I will definitely be getting another kit and sharing with you other ones of the workshops that I do. Okay, it is the best deal in town for sure, Krista. Yeah, it is an amazing deal, the starter kit, and there's never any pressure from me. Like, you don't have to stick to it. If you just want to get the deal, finish buying the rest of your wish list at a discount, get access to like the stuff that we're using in April. You get access to, I have a Stampin' Dimensional, look at that, I got a Stampin' Dimensional backing in my hair. You can get access to stuff that's coming out new. You get access to it a month early at a discount. Sale stuff, you still get your discount. I mean, it's a win-win. Yeah, it is. So anyways, reach out. You know where to find me, and we would love to have you part of our team. And have a great weekend. I will, like I said, I'll be popping in and out over the next couple days with maybe some just short little videos to share with you some more ideas on some of the stuff that you can get. Maybe you've already got your celebration freebies and you're wondering some ideas on what to do with them. So I'm going to share that with you. Okay. All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.